Cold all over. So long's left of your match, like? Come in.
You should be walking away from me. I mean, you'd be disappointed if you were
away
from me tonight with 3 points. Yeah, the QPR have got a late one could be
right.
at Fulham 1, QPR 2. Silla with the late goal. Although, as we were told that night at Loftus Road, their away form is better than their home form. QPR, they've won twice away from home and drawn one as well, so they could be on their third away win of the season. And I have to say, it makes that defeat at Fulham on the opening day of the season all the more inexplicable. It's still the only win that Fulham have had at home this season. Yeah, scary, isn't it? You know, remember being there on that.
But if we get beat today, I don't know what the fuck's going on.
And we were well beat. We were, you know, we could have no complaints about it whatsoever. Thankfully, things have improved since then, mate. You know, it's nice to start poorly and improve, and that's the way it's been, and you just hope that the improvement keeps coming. Yeah, Rotherham's home form, incidentally, I should mention it, having sort of talked Rotherham down and said that they've only won one all season, and
have they? Oh, well, we should win.
Side on paper isn't the strongest in the world. They've actually only lost once at home. 5 games played. They beat Brentford, as mentioned. But they've held Wolves here, Bristol City here, and Forest here. All 3 of those draws by 2 apiece. They lost to Cardiff by 2 goals to 1. And I think you made the point earlier, and they've shit 24 goals.
They've shit 24 goals, apparently.
I think Newcastle should do today, because they should score. Yeah, we'd be disappointed if we didn't score. I have to say, I'd be bitterly disappointed if we didn't win. I think
I'd be disappointed if we didn't win as well. Hello mate, how's it going? Did your mate come run? Did you get there, are you right?
To keep going, to get fast, to get something out of the game. It just gives you an awful lot of confidence, an awful lot of self-belief. And you would say that that's something that's in abundance in this Newcastle side, where you'd say, looking at the way things have started for Rotherham, you'd say that it's very lacking in them, you know, the belief. You would think that if you got your noses up front, that their heads could drop, you know, because they would find it very, very difficult to find a way back into it. Yeah, not many in black and white, or I should say navy blue, this afternoon, quite like Newcastle, are going to change to navy blue when Rotherham play in bright red shirts. Maybe it's down to the old white shorts and white socks.
No, that's the one.
But they won't play in black and white stripes, but nobody can have more confidence.
Getting after the matches, we'll probably go and get some more cans or just see how you feel.
And I spoke to him after the game and reminded him, or told him as much as anything, that the last player to get a hat-trick in a 4-3 comeback at St James's Park was a certain Alan Shearer, and he's in good company.
I didn't know that. That's the first time someone said it, but it's a great game today, and the 3 points was the most important thing for us, and I'm glad we got it.
You never stopped going, did you? Both you and the team.
Yeah, I mean, obviously I missed a few chances in the first half, and I was a bit down, but we carried on all the way to the end, and it proved worthy as we got the result.
You're clutching
fucking
the
back.
ball. How many
Probably that's the one.
have you
Just see how it goes.
over the years?
Somehow I got back here, me fucking glass already.
My fifth in Football League,
Yeah.
or fourth, I'm not sure, but that was probably my favourite.
Yeah, definitely. And the goals, all sorts of different goals.
Yeah, it was a weird, all different goals, but all counting towards a great result for us.
You told me a few weeks ago that the tap-ins are your favourite.
Yeah.
But at the same time, the second and third goals must have given you real pleasure.
Yeah, I mean, I really enjoyed the second one.
But I had to come round, I'll give you a couple of cans.
Not many people do.
Like, what the fuck could have been doing to these cans in the shop, like throwing them around the fucking stock room?
Great
Jesus.
And I think the second one was important.
I just got myself 15 cans, mate.
And you needed to get back.
Had to borrow some money off my sister.
Yeah, I mean, they're a good defensive team, and I think they would have been
Quite surprised she actually borrowed it. Borrowed it to us, to be honest. Like, but
3-1, but the fact that we got the second one so soon after their third put them a bit under pressure, and the fans got right behind us, and they pulled in the last two for us, I think.
And did you think it had gone? I mean, you know, you have, what, 4 minutes plus into stoppage time, and it's still remarkably 3-2 to them.
Yeah, you don't. I think after what we've seen over the last 7, 8 games in the Championship, anything can happen all the way into the end, and we have belief in the team and the quality we know is there. So if we just keep going, we're going to get a chance, and luckily we got to put them away.
And the noise and the atmosphere at the end. I can't imagine you've played in much more passionate environments than that, have you?
No, I can't say I can. To be fair, and it was unbelievable. And when we scored the last goal, the noise that went around the stadium was just unbelievable. And
So did you say it was November that me and you was wanting to get a match, Jamie, or?
yeah, there was no celebration there. It was just freaking grabbing my shirt, grabbing my hair, just everything just went mental.
It's such an important win though, isn't it? Because, you know, the difference between losing to Norwich and beating Norwich, just look at the table, just think about the momentum, just think about what it would have done to them winning here. You know, it's massive.
Yeah, it's a great win, and the fact that we're 1 point behind and now just right on their shoulders, and if we would have lost, it would have left us 7 points behind. So I think it's a great win for us, and I think hopefully if we can win again on Saturday, we could go into international break on the up.
Get the latest team news, score updates and post-match reaction on Twitter at BBC Newcastle.
BBC Newcastle, radio for the North East.
Hopefully we'll score quite a few goals, like.
Trick against Norwich City, as I say, has gone to 7 goals for Newcastle, and yet at half-time on Saturday, on Wednesday night, and I have to say, you know, bearing in mind that the 2 or 3 chances we missed at Villa, otherwise we could have won the game there, and then we could have had a hat-trick in the opening 20 minutes. You're thinking to yourself, he's not going to do it again, is he? But fair credit to the boys, you know, he just kept going, he kept getting himself in there, he kept looking for the to get himself on the end of things. And
Oh, this month? Oh, I thought it was... No. Why? Because it's October now, isn't it?
The one thing you would say is, how many chances does he actually need before he puts the ball in the back of the net? You know,
When's it your birthday again, Epic? 23rd.
Of goals to chances, and it's like, he needs 3 or 4 chances before he...
That just means Jamie's going to the match on the 25th.
He never stopped. No, he didn't. No. You know, he's like the Duracell bunny, isn't he? He just keeps going, he keeps running, keeps putting defenders under pressure, never gives them a moment's peace. You know, he doesn't think to himself, oh dear, this is awful, I've missed 2 or 3. He lets it get, he doesn't let it get to him. You know, that's 96 minutes. You know, he's still going, looking for that goal. Yeah, and it just fell, and he's kept it on target, and it's a little toe.
Yeah, I'm streaming now.
Clever little finish. I mean, the second goal's a great goal because his first touch is brilliant, but
yeah, Jamie's watching it.
Keeper doesn't have time to set himself, and the ball's by the keeper before he moves, you know. But look, full credit to him. You know, he's had those chances.
I was going to say, I'll get my tablet and see if it's actually streaming.
Could have got to him a little bit, but he didn't. He kept battling on, kept going, and in the end got himself a hat-trick.
Alright.
Mitrovic out of the side. I mean, you know, this is a fellow who cost an awful lot of money, must be desperate to play, and yet he's making it almost impossible for Rafa to bring...
Tenner, that's alright.
Unless, as we keep joking, he decides to play...
But obviously in a couple of weeks' time, mate, just let us know, suit your foot's any better than that, you know?
Yeah, a lot of calls and a lot of text messages on top of the sport saying that...
Still remember that, fucking hell.
The Gale up top, and he seems very
Fuck that, I'll break me neck.
He seems settled.
Ask us that in a couple hours' time when I've had a couple more cans.
He's not against... seems at the end of the Norwich game, he sees nothing.
You still there, Matt?
That's incredible.
Don't know what the fuck's going. I used to kind of. What the fuck?
People have left and given it up. There was still a bit of noise, wasn't there?
Fucking hope so.
Fans out on a Wednesday night was, was unbelievable, and just shows, how loyal the fans are to the club, and the support they have for the club. So, they definitely really help push us along, and I know everybody on the team's grateful for that.
Taking on Oliver Liu as well, it was sort of lost a little bit how important that win was. I mean, that would have been a pretty damning defeat.
Yeah,
40 beats already would have been.
It was a huge win. It was a win against a very good team. A team that is definitely, I think, will be contending, for promotion. So, it's a very big win. It's a very good team, and we're very happy with the 3 points, and hopefully looking to carry the momentum into Saturday.
I'm sure you don't necessarily need it, but does it re-energise you? Does it reinstate your faith in what you're doing, your belief in what you're doing?
Yeah, definitely. I think, if anything, it just shows that, just the character of the team, and that, we're a team that never gives up. Even if we're down, I don't think a lot of people thought we were going to come back from that, but, I think the team believed in, at the end of the day.
No, that's alright. At least it's fucking working.
Your little run of games that you've had, how have you found it?
Just the character. Yeah, it's been great, and, it's a team I never gives up.
The screen is off, but it's still fucking playing.
I don't think a lot of people thought really well, and, to finally be able to get on the field again and, get some 90-minute games in this nice, and just learning every day. Learning from
That's the one.
the team, and just trying to get a better connection with every player that I play with.
But from your perspective, from your position, how do you find the championship? Obviously, you've been involved.
I got beat 6-0 by Epic last night, if that counts.
Premier League level. How does the championship compare?
Yeah, it's a good league. I think it's one of the toughest leagues I've played in. It's very physical and very physically demanding. From that standpoint, it's very tough. But it's a great league. I think people look at it and say it's a second-tier league, but at the end of the day, it's a very good league with very good teams. So it's definitely nothing anybody should look past.
Does it give you more options to get forward? I know you like to get forward. Is there a little bit more freedom in the championship than maybe the Premier League?
I don't know if there's more freedom. I think Rafa just gives me that freedom, which obviously I enjoy. I think that's one of my biggest strengths, being able to get forward. So obviously when the gaffer tells you go forward, it's obviously going to give you confidence, and so I was just trying to get forward at whatever time I could.
Well, I suppose the blessing that you have is that you're quick enough to get back if you need to get back.
Yeah. Of course, I think that's something that I really had to focus on in the last few years, that I'm a defender first. Like I said, I'm a defender first. So the first thing is the shutout. So that's obviously something I know defenders, especially from last game, kind of took hard, is that we gave up 3 goals, which you never want to do. But credit to our attack going forward. We were able to get forward and get the 3 points.
You mentioned the physicality just now. It's tough, isn't it? I mean, you've been in the wars. You were banged up at Villa.
Yeah.
You were in the wars again against Norwich.
Yeah, it's very tough. Especially it came every 3 or 4 days. It makes it even tougher. But it's one of the things you just have to take it and go with it. It's nothing you can change about it. So just got to take it and adapt to it. And it's a great experience. Especially for younger players, because there's a lot of games to play. So. Hopefully I can get some more games in and just keep learning.
It's a big point about the recovery.
It's just fucking bullshit. Why does it never work?
They had to say, why does Rafa does this? Why does he change it? Why does he rotate it? Bodies need healing time on occasions.
Yeah, it's very important. And especially in a physical league like this, with games every 3 or 4 days, you need your rest. Rafa knows what he's doing. So, we all trust in him that he's making the right decisions.
Saturday's game, from top to bottom.
Oh, is it? You got a pre-order yet or not?
But I don't think anyone's ever been to Rotherham. Newcastle haven't played Rotherham for about 25 years. It's going to be new to everybody, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely. Definitely not a game that we can just look past, though. Every game in this league especially is very tough, and anything can happen, in these games. So, it's a game we have to come and give our best, and, I know with the quality that we have, if, we can give one of our best games, then we should be able to get a good result.
Is the not knowing strange? Going somewhere and knowing nothing. I mean, I know you'll have been briefed by the coaches, etc. Yeah, you know, sometimes going in cold is not a bad thing.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I think there's positives and negatives to it. You know, I think it kind of allows us to go in and really just play our game more rather than worrying about the other team.
Alright.
So, you know, they could have threats that we don't know about, so, you know, it's something that you always have to be ready for.
Was DeAndre
This fucking headset shit. Hello mate, how's it going?
Whether he's going to play or not, only Rafa knew. He's left him out, and Vernon Anita starts the game. But going back to what we said at the top of the programme, I think he's done enough, Yedlin, to suggest that you wouldn't have any qualms whatsoever about bringing him in, or even if you feel the need.
For fuck's sake, why is the fucking app not working on me fucking... None of me phones is not fucking working, what the fuck's going on?
Like a Shelby or a Hayden.
Fucking bullshit.
Straight away. Yeah, he's done okay, he hasn't done badly at all.
That's the one, I'm doing alright myself, cheers mate.
He's come in, he's settled in straight away.
Just a bit pissed off because the app's not fucking working on my phone.
And he's probably thinking to himself, well, I feel that I've probably done enough.
It's gonna fuck it off in a minute, like, just pissing us off.
Rafa Benitez wants to change it around, wants to rotate it. Hence he has to settle for a place on the bench, but I'm sure he's going to get plenty more game time. Yeah, I mean, it could be worse. You could be Daryl Murphy, who, you know, but for one fleeting League Cup game we've never seen the like of. And likewise Grant Hanley, who was captain at Blackburn Rovers for seasons, came thinking, oh, this is a great move for me. You know, just never had a sniff at it. No, I mean, he struggled to get into the 18 at times as well. Hanley, Morphy's called, he thought it was great.
So what's your plans for the day, like, mate?
At least at Ipswich he was playing regular football. Can't even find a place on the bench here. And yet, ironically, both of them will be away on international duty. So, you know, it's got to be a worry for their international managers. You know, you would say Hanley's.
It's fucking annoying though, Jamie. Fucking, it works 1 minute, then it just stops fucking working.
You would imagine, but you would think both managers in England, they need to be playing regular football.
Second screen's not in use, like what the fuck? It's just said it's connected on the TV.
Arriving in the south stand to my right hand side, 2,500 completely sold out. The family stand, the east stand opposite.
I'll try restart my phone, see if that works.
To my left, and we sat in the main stand here. It's the biggest of the lot. Certainly when you arrive at Rotherham, you think, well, it's got to be bigger than 12,000 capacity.
I've just reset my phone, see if that works, you know.
The rest of the stadium, the east stand opposite, isn't a great size at all, but they'll make plenty of noise.
So Jackson, oh, you've got to go into the settings on the PlayStation, is it?
They've already beaten Fulham by 2-1 in the Championship this afternoon. Elsewhere, Birmingham entertain Blackburn Rovers. Brentford, who haven't lost a game at home, play Wigan, who have 5 straight away defeats. So it'll be interesting to see how that one pans out. Bristol City in 6th, entertain Nottingham Forest. Burton and Cardiff both in the bottom 5. They play one another at the Pirelli. Ipswich play host to Huddersfield, the league leaders. Leeds United Barnsley is a Yorkshire derby, not a million miles from here. Preston and Villa, 2 famous old clubs, meet at Deeside.
Disconnect, I just fucking connected it.
Against Derby County, you still have Chris Powell in caretaker charge. Sheffield Wednesday 8th in the table. They entertain Brighton and Hove Albion. That's a big one. Okay. And it's, well, it's only about 10-15 miles from here and over the other side of the...
Well, I'll do that in a second if this doesn't work, like.
The big one, which is the 5:30 kick-off. Wolves against Norwich. And if Norwich and Huddersfield were to slip up today and Newcastle do a job here, top spot, it would be a lovely...
Because 2 seconds I can't do that because it's not fucking working, like.
Yeah, for sure. It would be great to think that you could win. Obviously we're relying on other results to go our way, concentrating, staying here and getting the result of our own, and then it would of Huddersfield and Norwich respectively. But it would be it'd be a nice thing. Rafa feels they are equipped to possibly 6 games at the end of August and through September. Gone to Bristol City, Derby County, or Norwich City. They lost only one of the 6. That was against Wolverhampton Wanderers.
More or less, we could say, yeah, we are doing the last one. So I think that we could do better. I think that we could win, or we deserve to win easily. I want to say easily. All these things means that for me, we can be strong. You have already lost 3 games. You cannot be happy. So, and we are fine. Yes. Have I confidence that we will be better? Yes. So I'm sure that the team will improve.
Look at the rest of the table. Do you look at the table and think, well, okay, nobody's running away with it. Yes, they've started well. Yes, I think they will maintain their position. Do you do that? Do you worry about not being top of the table? Would you like to be top of the table?
Yeah, I would like to be top of the table, but I know that the teams are doing well, so you cannot
see if this has worked
too much, because the table is what you do every week, and then you deserve to be there. But I can see our team getting stronger, and I can.
No, Poland's doing the same thing. Just second screen's not in use apparently.
But it's difficult to say, because Huddersfield Town is doing really well, and then Fulham at the beginning. But still, you have teams like Derby that maybe they can wake up, and maybe Aston Villa the same. So I can see a lot of threats, and we are so close that every game is important, but every game maybe it will not make the difference. So we have to be sure that we are consistent.
And having got some tough fixtures out of the way, would you like to go on a run to Christmas now? You know, maybe put wins back to back.
Yeah, I was reading about that, but I don't see Rotherham. I don't see Nottingham. I don't see Barnsley. I don't see.
Still doing the same shit.
Yeah. So I can see all of them like difficult games, tough games. So hopefully we can be stronger and stronger. Maybe I can change my opinion now, but I don't see easy games anywhere.
This week on the show, Alfie Joy and Anna Foster at breakfast.
We apparently share the honours with Glasgow when it comes to the accents that people find hardest to understand.
Could you try these phrases for me? Why's that all the butter in this house? Where's all the butter in this house? Go whiskery again.
And as Dermuni discovered, we're not getting enough rest.
I know you snigger, but I've started making a rug. And we've more great stories of North East life all next week when you wake up.
BBC Newcastle, radio for the North East. North East Sport.
Nick Lowe's and black and white legend John Anderson.
BBC Newcastle, radio for the North East.
Welcome back to the New York Stadium in Rotherham. The floodlights are on. It was beautiful when we left the North East this morning, but it got gradually gloomier and darker. There is the threat of rain. It's not imminent, I have to say, but they have decided to put the floodlights on. It's a new stadium, and the floodlight design is more akin to those cricket floodlights you see that look like table tennis bats with a few light bulbs in them. But the match referee, Roger East, who for once is an ex-Premier League ref, and in fact took charge of Newcastle 5 times last season.
That's same shit. Don't know what the fuck's going on.
Will improve this afternoon. The black and whites are slowly but surely filling up the south stand to my right hand side. They may have sold all of their tickets, but there are 1 or 2 empty seats around the New York Stadium. Red and white checkered flags being waved to welcome the 2 sides. Newcastle line up with Carl Darlow in goal. Vernon Anita, Kieran Clark, Jamal Lascelles and Paul Dummett. Jack Colback and John Joe Shelby. Johan Gouffran, Mo Diarmi. A first Newcastle start for Christian Atsu.
This is bullshit.
Ghanaian international. And Dwight Gale leads the line. The substitutes, Matt Sells, DeAndre Yedlin, the only other change. Brad Hanley, Chancel Mbemba, Isaac Hayden, Matt Ritchie and Alexander Mitrovic. Newcastle in their change colours of navy blue and gold. Rotherham in their
Well, Jamie, I'll catch you in a bit, mate.
shirts, white shorts.
I'll probably still be trying to connect this fucking up by the time you get back.
They make their way out from the tunnel just down to the left of us. Rafa Benitez arrives, suited booted and booted, immediately starts signing autographs. If he doesn't stop now, he'll never stop all afternoon. But a game, Ando, that Newcastle
fucker.
really should win.
Doesn't work.
Most definitely coming off the back of a dramatic win on Wednesday night. Come here full of confidence. Rotherham, on the other hand, lacking in confidence, lacking in wins, lacking in scoring goals, but give plenty of goals away. So what does that suggest to you? Got 0-0 all over it. No, but when you look at it, Mick, you would expect us to come here and if we perform the way that we have been performing, if we perform to the best of our ability, we should pick up all 3 points here today.
Yeah, Rotherham unchanged. They've got Lee Campbell in goal. Bishop, Fry, Paul and Matt at the back 4. Taylor, Adeyemi, Frecklington and Newell. And Izzy Brown on loan from Chelsea. And Danny Ward, who's got 5 goals this season up top. On the bench, Price, Bolts, Ford, Forster Caskey, Greg Holford, much travelled, Kelvin Wilson, and likewise much travelled, Dexter Blackstock. The 2 skippers will come together with Roger East, the match referee. The Rotherham players have disappeared down into the bottom left-hand corner for some reason. Don't quite know why, but
He's running between the goals, Michael.
right, okay. Not like they were going to go into a huddle. They're now continuing to warm up. And eventually the training staff will send them towards halfway where Jamal Lascelles and Lee Frecklington are ready to toss the coin. As is always the way when Newcastle are in town, there's about 20 sponsors, 80 mascots, everybody wants their picture taken, everybody wants to be seen the day that Newcastle are in town. Eventually the formalities are over and done with. They remain a big draw, Newcastle.
Yeah, absolutely, in this division, without a shadow of a doubt, It looks like it's going to be Rotherham's biggest ever crowd in this stadium. Not many empty seats. We see now it's filled up very, very quickly. And it is a big draw. It's a big scalp as well. Everybody wants to be one.
Between these two, there is a late change for Rotherham who bring in Greg Holford at left back. So Holford replaces Joe Mattock. So a late change. Just live and exclusive on BBC and at NUFC.co. Rotherham close to halfway a little. Full by Mohamed Diop. Greg Holford wearing 15. In an early free kick for Rotherham. Take knee of Kieran Clark, pops the ball away over on and clears it. Gouffran towards halfway, gives it to Diami. Diami behind, but it's nodded back away on that far side. Moved Darnell Fisher, the left back. And Greg Holford, who was at Sunderland, of course, he is just to clip a ball forward. Danny Ward challenges well since replacing Chancellor Mbemba. Here's Diami racing forward. He started on the left with Atsu on the right. Gouffran might hit, drives it straight at the keeper. Gouffran, 2 shots on goal.
Robbed him inside and didn't close him down, and he just kept running. The first one took straight down the throat of Camp.
As I mentioned earlier, Lee Campbell would have been close to Nottingham Forest with another. Here's the ball given.